away. Jealous of my climb, zealous grind, chop heads, make them watch, I'm ahead of my time. I bled them with nines, through veteran rhymes, and leaving skeletons. I let them in with credits, and we debit your minds. So pay the rent's due, 10 fools, send who? Sends me, sends due, expense you for the light. Then we switching up the venue to bigger and better dues. I'm making power moves, it's my outlet. You wanna dump my soul, walk around him. Check the way I kick it, though my kick stay grounded. My wrist never drowning, you pick sick pay, but your shit stays lacking the Latin. My grandma is savage, I laugh at you bastards. You pack your reactions with baggage. Shit, y'all tripping. I'm only really here to drop a name or two, but if you say my name, well then I'll aim at you. I ain't really wanna play games with you. I wish Pat stayed and it would've took you.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now get free bars. Gym membership not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, I got a special one. We got a really special one. Yes, I'm well aware that Krishna has dropped a brand new track with an artist you guys have been highly requesting that I've never checked out. So it's time to get our passports out, travel international waters. We got Brodha V, we got Krishna, it's forever. But before getting further, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. You guys like that little clip? Listen, brand new track just dropped yesterday. Had to have a little bit of fun with it, had to have a little bit of pettiness. You guys want to check it out? I'll put the link to that below. Also, shout out to the Patreon family, exclusive reactions and content on there. Again, you want to support? All links down there. But anyways, you know what we're here for. Krishna, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. One. Let's get it.
Forever.
Glory is inconceivable for those deluded with hate. My mental clarity eternal in its lucidest state. They can't.
Glory is inconceivable for those deluded with hate. I just love the poetry of that. We're climbing up. You can hate if you want to, but you'll never achieve the glory that we're on our way towards. And then the lucid, the adjective game on this, baby. Come on, deluded with hate.
Conceivable for those deluded with hate. My mental clarity eternal. It is
lucid estate. Very smooth multi-syllable schemes already. And we got the English raps, which you know I like. And ooh, is that $sign in the background? I think it is, man. Cool play on lights to start with. You had the different lights flashing, kind of lining up symmetrically with what was happening, the different kicks in the production, and then woof right here, this little silhouette, like just the way that this is set up with that central lighting, and then it gets kind of hazy as it pushes out to the sides, and you've got them and their shadows silhouetted against it. That's smooth.
To this state they can't grow, so they wish you fall and manifest malice. Their life is a blur, a tiny speck of Japanese phallus. Machetas, mapulingo, and matcha.
Did my guy just diss the whole country of Japan? Small, tiny speck, like a Japanese phallus, a Japanese penis. We're playing off of the stereotype of having a small penis. And don't the Japanese have a phallus festival? I'm pretty sure they do. So that line goes even further.
Malice, their life is a blur, a tiny speck of Japanese phallus. Machetas, mapulingo, and machas don't fall back. Got the streets covered like asphalt and tarmac. Yo,
nice.
Squad and I elite.
That was smooth. Got the streets covered like asphalt and tarmac. Machetas, I can only guess, like my people, my gang who I roll with. You know, I've always got the back on the streets and then laying it down. Asphalt and tarmac, smooth game.
Don't fall back. Got the streets covered like asphalt and tarmac.
Nice.
Yo, my squad and I elite, forever win in silence. You couldn't set the bar high with a liquor license.
I like this. We're just going bar for bar in English. Set the bar high. You know, the proverbial bar, the standard is set, but also if you've got a liquor license, right, you can set the bar high, setting it up, selling liquor, selling bars, giving you rap bars right now. Let's get it, brother.
Forever win in silence. You couldn't set the bar high with a liquor license. Sign a deal, stay efficient and maneuvered in stealth. Self-made, keep all the profits and accumulate wealth.
Maneuver in stealth, accumulate wealth. Again, he's got some very smooth rhyme schemes. What I do love is it feels kind of battle rappy in a sense. Like after every sort of bar and every punchline, he's just got a little pause. He just lets it breathe. And then he just walks you through to the next line. Lets that marinate. Woof, let it breathe. Then punches you again. And it's a very good composed delivery here to make sure all these hits are sinking home.
Stay efficient and maneuvered in stealth. Self-made, keep all the profits and accumulate wealth. Brush the wrong way and I'ma have enamels bleed. You could be Disney, but you wouldn't be able to channel V. Thanks to your...
Right, brush the wrong way. If you brush me the wrong way, I'm going to have enamels bleed. I'm going to make your teeth bleed. But also, like, if you brush and you hit your gums, right, and you haven't been flossing, taking care of those teeth, people, your dentist will tell you, that shit will start bleeding. So he's going to make you bleed. And then also, the channel V, his name, Brodha V, You couldn't channel him playing off of the Disney Channel, but that goes even further. Shit, I think it goes even further than that, because Channel V, which was what? It was like the MTV of Asia, so he's playing off of that, but I'm pretty sure that Disney International owned Channel V. Wow.
Maneuvered in stealth, self-made, keep all the profits and accumulate wealth. Brush the wrong way and I'ma have animals bleed. You could be Disney, but you wouldn't be able to channel V. Thanks to your daddy's income, with your final molars, inscribe a Buddhist text, you still couldn't carry wisdom. Doctor.
Final molars? You still couldn't carry wisdom? He's still playing off of the teeth scheme, right? Molars, your wisdom teeth. But even if you had fucking Buddhist temple inscriptions in your teeth, you couldn't carry that type of meditative Buddhist wisdom on this? Come on.
With your final molars, inscribe a Buddhist text, you still couldn't carry wisdom. Doctor, these strange fields you marvel at, this victor's gonna doom your fate and stretch you out.
Doctor, these strange fields you marvel at, playing off of Doctor Strange from the Marvel comic universe, but you're marveling at this, you're staring in awe at this, but then the Doctor goes even further because Doom, playing off of Doctor Doom as well, like dooming your fate. Come on.
Doctor, these strange fields you marvel at, this victor's gonna doom your fate.
Nice.
Stretch you out like pants around the Yokozuna waist.
Pants around a Yokozuna? Shout out to Yokozuna. Are we talking about Yokozuna, the wrestler Yokozuna, or Yokozuna wrestlers, the big ass wrestlers, the sumos that push you? Come on. That's stretching some shit out. That's going through McDonald's, baby, and ordering the Big Mac times 5 and supersize that. Come on. But then stretch you out like he's laying bodies out, so he's going to stretch you out in a coffin. Smooth. Again, I really like the camera work and just these simple plays on lighting. You know, you don't always need like eye-catchy locations and just like huge set building. Like you can just have simple sets, but the way that you play off of lights and angles and shadows and silhouettes and the way you position the camera, it could just enhance a video so much. Sometimes less can be more.
Dollar sign forever the prime, developing eloquent lines for delicate minds. We relevant surprises, the element I revel inside.
Surprise is the element I revel inside. See, he's going off the element I, I. So he's got nice A to B, sort of ping-pongy rhyme schemes. And he's just, man, I talked about how I like Brodha's multi-syllable schemes. Developing eloquent lines for delicate minds. We relevant. And notice how he goes up when he hits the ein in the cadence to hit those I vowel sounds. Very good use of the cadence to help highlight the schemes. Very good pen game to have this smooth flow and eloquent cadence with it, man.
Lines for delicate minds, we relevant surprises, the element I revel inside. Gentlemen, they can't fuck with these lines, these rhymes celibate. You can tell I.
First, what I like, surprise is the element. So it goes eyes, element, revel, which sits, right? Slant rhyme with the element revel scheme. And then he goes back to the I. So he goes like A to B, B then to A. So he's got a nice way of sort of flipping in between rhyme schemes instead of keeping it through this logical like A to B sequence all the way through. And then he does it right here.
I revel inside, gentlemen, they can't fuck with these lines, these rhymes celibate.
Right, fuck with these lines, these rhymes. So he stays A to A, celibate. So to make his punchline hit, again, he flips the scheme up so then it really gets caught on your eardrums. Very good writing and understanding of the delivery there from Krishna. But then can't fuck with these lines. If you're celibate, you're not giving a fuck. Literally, you're staying celibate like nuns, except this nun is Krishna walking into the booth, not giving a fuck with his schemes.
Element I revel inside, gentlemen, they can't fuck with these lines, these rhymes celibate. You can tell I stay fly, bin dekhe passport, mujhe aay takkar dene par likhai ka mila crash course.
Oh man, he's switching. I don't have the translations for this. Obviously the passport, he's staying fly, flying passport. And then I wonder what the crash course punchline is. I'm missing that one.
Ye apni kala mein kache zarana achhe doodh peete bache bhag na paye bach ke like they lactose. Wahi mind state kar
like they lactose. If you're lacking toes, I wonder, he's got to have a bar there. I'm going to try to translate because I speak Hindi so fluently. He's saying something like you can't stand on your own too. You can't stand up to him because you're lacking toes. But the way that he said lactose sounds like lactose intolerant. Is he milking this shit too? Maybe.
अच्छे दूध पीते बच्चे भागना पाए बच के like they lactose वही माइंड स्टेट करता नहीं मैं टाइम वेस्ट झूठी है इनकी लाइनें बातें ना रखती मायने No monkey business when I try and say how many of your finest rappers are in my prime 8 लेके आ तू crew तेरा dollar
No monkey business, right? There's no jokes, there's no gimmicks, no games around here, but he takes that monkey scheme to set up his prime 8 scheme. A primate, as in a monkey, but also when he's in his prime, all of these rappers that he ate, all these monkeys that he's eaten, messing around that monkey business with him. That was a smooth scheme. And then at the back too, there was an ad-lib. I was like, wah, wah, like a monkey making a noise just to make that punchline hit even further.
Try and say how many of your finest rappers are in my prime 8 लेके आ तू crew तेरा dollar sign suit देगा देख के वजूद मेरा होता इनका mute चेहरा loot तेरा लेके जाऊंगा अब loot तेरा and if they attack करूँ
What is that? All I can tell is that's a very good wordplay.
loot तेरा
Lutera. I don't know what that translates to, but that's really clever wordplay, whatever it is, because then he takes it and obviously it's got a different meaning. So that first Lutera has one meaning, and then that second Lutera has to have a different meaning because of the way that that hyphen separates it and the way he set up that wordplay. I can only imagine on that. Somebody comment below. Snapback, I'm a snapback at them, but also like new era snapback hats. Come on. Don't cap with Krishna.
Put in verses that be deep as haiku and tracks
Okay.
leave behind the packful as the feet of kaiju can live
Verses as deep as haiku, a haiku verse, right, which is a reflective verse, a short Japanese poem. So he's back on his sort of Japanese scheme, and except this time he's not dissing small penises. He's actually shouting out something dope that's a product of Japan. The haiku, the short unrhymed poem. I can't remember, what is it? Is it 757? No, 575? Shit, I can't remember the 3 lines. And then you've got like a metaphor about nature. That's dope,
Put
though.
in verses that be deep as haiku and tracks that leave behind the packful as the feet of kaiju can live a deck
The feet of kaiju? Kaiju? The monster? Godzilla bars? Impactful like every single step that he takes?
verses that be deep as haiku and tracks that leave behind the packful as the feet of kaiju
Nice.
can live a decade off of selling all my hasteful demos and still hit new highs every day like Timberlake falsettos.
Hey, Justin Timberlake can hit some high notes, baby. He can hit those high notes. Come on. Cry me a river.
Full demos and still hit new highs every day like Timberlake falsettos. Got you choking like this fluid in your trachea.
Nah.
Came to get killed like a nudist in Arabia.
Oh, I like that bar. He's taking us all over the geographic and cultural map with some of these games, man. Right? Choking. You're choking on this track. You can't keep up with him, but you're choking because you got something in your throat, in your trachea, but then also a nudist in Arabia. Because according to many countries, Arabian standards, right, especially with women, they have to keep well covered up. So if you're walking around without clothes on, it's not going to go well for you in a country whose laws dictate that you have to dress a certain way.
Choking like this fluid in your trachea. Came to get killed like a nudist in Arabia. I'm about to end y'all and prepone the climax. Take away your soul.
Who uses prepone? What in the Merriam-Webster is he doing? English is not even his first language. Prepone the climax. I'm going to bring forward that climax. I'm going to rush it by killing you. Like, we're not even going to have this build up and play these games.
Nudist in Arabia. I'm about to end y'all and prepone the climax. Take away your socks like a earphone with high pass. When I drop a
Take away your sub. Now, that's a mixing bar right there, an engineer bar. Take away your subs. Like a high-pass filter, right? So a high-pass filter, the job of high-pass filter is to get rid of the lower-end frequencies, right? It's to clean up some of those muddier, bassier, subwoofer sounds. The subs cleaning up bassier sounds, so he's taking away those subs with the high-pass. And then, like, if you're sending subs, like subliminal shots at him,
and prepone the climax. Take away your socks like a earphone with high pass.
Nice.
When I drop a single, it's a carnival like Mardi Gras. You couldn't create a way with water in the Baltimore.
Balti, He even translated it there to bucket. You couldn't create a wave. Like, you couldn't get a vibe going. You couldn't start a wave even with a bucket trying to collect this shit. And then Mardi Gras in some places is called Carnival, like in Spain. Again, we got further bars on this. Carnival, you're a carnival, you're a clown, you're a circus.
It's a carnival like Mardi Gras. You couldn't create a way with water in a Baltimore. See, I'm mostly nice, but if you chose to throw your shots, then I'ma have to drop you all like close Adobe guards. These pussy
Have to drop you like clothes Adobe gods? Come on, Knox's brain. Adobe God. I've read about this. Adobe gods. It's not like the first thing I want to say is like the Indian version of a Walmart, but it's not. It's like, isn't that like the barrio that's just, you know, like the ghetto that's just nothing but like a giant laundromat, like thousands of square feet, like in the Indian ghetto that is like just dedicated to doing laundry? I think so. So dropping it off like there, come on. Gotta be.
Then I'ma have to drop you all like close Adobe guards. These pussy rappers, we gon' leave them in a wet waste. They can't stomach your fetus.
Leave them in the wet waste because we're gonna hide the body somewhere in the wet waste, but also like doing wet work, like assassinating you, and then pussy, like a pussy getting wet. Smooth schemes. I'm telling you, man, we're going heavy with these bars and punchlines today.
These pussy rappers, we gon' leave them in a wet waste. They can't stomach your fetuses are dead weight. The next day your ex day, she dreaming I'm a jet spray. Lifting up her spirits like her demons in a neck brace.
Lifting up her spirits like her demons in a neck brace, right? Because he's playing off of your spirit, like religious lines, demons to spirit. But he's like proverbially like raising her spirits, putting her in a better mood. But it could also be like she's lifting up because she's giving him head. Oh, come on. That was nasty. And then before that, hang on, there was one other line I wanted to point out, which was the fetuses. Hang on, where was it?
They can't stomach your fetuses.
Yeah, they can't stomach you. Like they can't bear you. They can't bear to be around you. They can't stomach you. So playing off of that, but also like dead weight, like a fetus that's been aborted, like dead weight. Come on, this game.
Wait, the next day your ex day, she dreaming I'm a jet spray, lifting up her spirits like her demons in a neck brace.
This is fun, man. This is just punch after punch. Now we're in a car dealership. That's cool. Here he is. Oh, he gets another verse. Hang on, I gotta bring it back. I wasn't even listening because I was excited. He's got another verse.
Competition, the opposition, they're frail. I hit him with the precision of ammunition from planes.
Hit him with the precision and ammunition of planes. Ain't no competition, the opposition is frail. So he goes A-A-B. Then the next line, A-A-B. Rhyme schemes. Again, I love all these English rhymes.
Competition, the opposition, they're frail. I hit him with the precision of ammunition from planes. I'm winning every decision when I'm positioned to fail. Man, I couldn't feel your rhythms if they were written in Braille.
Smooth bar. I couldn't hear it if they were written in Braille, because obviously if it's written in Braille, you're going to be blind, so you're going to rely on your hearing. But also, like, I don't really feel the lines. I don't feel the shit you're saying, but literally feeling the bumps in Braille in order to read it.
I'm positioned to fail, man. I couldn't feel your rhythms if they were written in Braille. Is mehnat ki kabhi mili na talia jaise Romanov.
Jesse Romanov? What, like the Romanov dynasty in Russia?
Rhythms if they were written in Braille. Is mehnat ki kabhi mili na talia jaise Romanov.
Natalia Romanoff, maybe? Is he playing off of that? Natalia Romanoff. See? N-A space T-A-L-I-A. Natalia Romanoff from the Romanov dynasty in Russia. I think he's got a Hindi wordplay on the bars with the Romanov family. That's fucking stupid.
No, but I kept that fire bottled up just like Molotovs.
Kept that fire inside, bottled up, but also a Molotov cocktail. Again, Russian in origin, Molotov cocktails, which are like petrol bombs. You light those on fire, throw it at a fucking tank going past. Let's go.
Rookies want beef, no stroganoff. These pussies only talk. I call it vagina monologue.
I read that ahead before he delivered the line. These pussies only talk. I call it vagina monologues because they don't walk the walk, right? They only talk, right? They're not about the street life. They don't back up what they're saying. Vagina to pussy, monologue, only talking, and then the beef to the stroganoff. You don't want rap beef, right? Cooking up a different type of beef delicious stroganoff in here, which again, we're tying it again, the geography on this, the cultural references. We're going all over the world, and I love it.
No stroganoff, these pussies only talk. I call it vagina monologue. ध्यान देते खर्चों पर नाम मेरा सर्च तो कर. I stay grounded जैसे बैठा मैं फर्शों पर. They try and hit me with their hardest.
Hey, let me see if there's a bar there.
I stay grounded जैसे बैठा मैं.
Main for sure. No. I don't know. I can't translate it.
They try and hit me with their hardest bars, pump poker, but I keep it.
Try to hit me with their hardest bars, like pumping it, right? They're trying to pump like the shotgun at him and fire at him, but also could be like pumping, getting buff Arnold Schwarzenegger style in the gym. Let's go, get those bars up.
They try and hit me with their hardest bars, pump poker, but I keep pissing on their shit like the flush don't work. I send them flying.
That's nasty. That's nasty. You know when the fucking toilet's broke and you're at like a rest stop, you just gotta go real quick, and there's fucking poop in that toilet. But man, you gotta go. And every other urinal, every other toilet is taken. And you got a decision to make. Do I pee on that turd, or do I walk away from this situation and pee my pants like a little schoolgirl? I know what I'm picking, right? Adding fuel to that fire.
I
mean, come on, and he's pissing on their shit. I can only imagine that some of these bars again are fired at Hemingway and probably other rappers who think they got Krishna in the scope. But Krishna loves his punchlines, man. He's up for the game always.
But I keep pissing on their shit like the flush don't work. I send them flying in line like saber tooths. I'm an asshole by nature, but never betray the truth.
Asshole by nature? I'll never betray. B-E-T-R-A-Y. I'll never betray it. I'll never turn on the truth. But also Trey, T-R-A-E, the truth. Assholes by nature. The Houston hip-hop duo. Where the fuck did he get that from? How does he know that one? The Houston hip-hop duo, Assholes by Nature. And Krishna is an asshole by nature. You want to diss him? It's fine. I'm an asshole. I accept it. And then he's got the lion, like they're telling lies. They're not telling the truth, but relates to lion, L-I-O-N, because a saber-toothed tiger relating to the lion family. Come on.
Flying in line like saber-tooths. I'm an asshole by nature, but never betray the truth. Jitna chahe karna paaya, come in and slay the booth. I see envy all around, but I Charlemagne aloof, and that's...
I see envy all around, but I Charlemagne, like Charlemagne the God. Is he shouting out Charlemagne, another hip-hop reference? But I shall, space, remain the truth. I'll still continue to be the truth. But he says it and even drops the Charlemagne in parentheses. But then aloof, Charlemagne, hang on. But I shall remain Charlemagne. Or he could be referring to himself, historical reference, as like Charlemagne, the Holy Roman Emperor. Because he was a pretty aloof type of dude. I mean, you could have the historical bars and the hip-hop bars in those layers. We could be going for a triple here. Wouldn't put it past Krishna.
But I Charlemagne aloof, and that's...
I'll tell you what, that was fun, man. That was fun. For me, I love Krishna's smooth flow in those rhyme schemes. They were dope, man. And he had some really clever wordplay. And I love, for me, it's one thing to rap and have clever homophones and clever wordplay in your native tongue. And then to do it in a second language. I mean, that's another level of talent, right? It's not like I'm turning around rapping in Hindi, dropping all these different word bombs and wordplay. So you got to appreciate that pen game. And then I also really enjoyed Brother's punchlines. However you pronounce his name, you guys are going to have to teach me below. But he had some really nice punchlines. That Channel V punchline, that was smooth. I enjoyed that. Brother V, Krishna, you were Knox Hill certified. So if you guys liked today's video, as always, be sure to smash that like button. Listen here at the end. Obviously enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor, guys. Support your channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really does go a long way. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you again. I'm out.